Good morning, time pirates. How are you on this fine, fine day? We had so much fun role playing last night. We have no idea what we're doing, and it's a ball. I am loving it. Thank you for those of you who joined us, Alicia and Charles. It was so good to see you guys. But yeah, we're having so much fun. Ready to get my 1,000 in today. I will pass 60,000, just barely. So 60,031. And I am well on my way of it should be, because the book should be 60,000 when it's done, but I have a lot of editing to do, right? So it should be about 65,000 when I write it the end. So almost next week, which I think is on schedule. Is that on schedule? What was my schedule? My schedule to get this done was January 23rd. Yeah. What? What? I'm on time? I don't even know what to do with that. Don't even know what to do with that. So I will have the draft done next week, barring any unforeseen circumstance. Because, they're unseen. No idea if they're going to happen. So what are y'all working on this morning? I'm glad it's Friday. I'm going to a Sips and Smut event tomorrow. That's going to be fun. And then Sunday, it's going to be all balancing the account for the company so we can get out all the statements to the authors. So much fun ahead. So much fun. Let's see. I will tell you, though, I finished 3 books last week, and I haven't finished any books this week. That's how it works, right? I will probably finish Legendborn by tomorrow, though, because I'm at 85%. It's because I listen to it while I walk and stuff, right? So I actually get more time in for that one. You have 85%. I think it's due back in like 2 days, too. Oh, look, mate is ready. I'm sorry, I am not ready for mate yet. Suspend hold. But mate's ready. Oh. It's ready on ebook because I have yeah, it's due in 1 day, so I need to finish it today. Legendborn. Hello, Annette. Fine day. How are you feeling? You have 3 reviews to write today. Oh, you got that. You got that. 1 per half hour. No problem. That's an easy get. Easy get. So I have 1,000 words. I will finish this chapter. I only have a handful of words left to finish this chapter. And then we go to the Houston Arboretum. 155 acres in the middle of the city. Craziness. They have no gators, though. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed there's no gators. But I have some rewriting for the end. But I was expecting that because I didn't quite get to the end on my first draft because it wasn't working, which is why I stopped and I'm rewriting it. This is all working. Easily going to get to the end. But I still need to fix it. So, but at least the beginning's really clean, so revising shouldn't be so hard. The beginning's really clean, and I just need to fix the ending. And that sounds cool. Absolutely. Hello, Ren. I saw you finish Raven Scholar 5-star. It was 5-star, right? Right. And we have an Alicia.
Hold on. I've got a lot of things happening right now.
You're like, wait, echoes.
Okay, I got it.
Hello. Good morning.
Sure.
Can I tell you, I've just looked, I have about 5,000, because I have like 2 chapters left, so I have about 5,000 words left. So, and I have about 5,000 words left, which gets me to 65,000, which is really good. By the time I edit, it should be about 60, but it's at 65 to 70. That's okay.
Right.
We have more things to wrap up as the series goes on, right? And the middle one is the thinnest. I think the middle one's more at 50,000, and the first book is 62. The second one's 60. Do you see what I mean? It's that third book's much smaller. And then so this one, if it's around 65, that'll be fine. And the and I set my deadline for the end of next week to have this draft done, and barring any unforeseen circumstance, I'm gonna make it.
Yay!
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. After years of struggling. Let's see. Infinity Libraries and hello, Infinity. So good to see you. Let's see. Infinity, hello. Just caught this, which was handy. Well, I'm glad. Are you going to get some writing done today? Are you reading? No dying, Alicia. That's the rule in this sprint.
Oh no, it was just like I sucked in a breath and then it was like, and I was like, what the hell? We do also have the heat on because it's 40 degrees this morning.
Yeah, that's yesterday was really chilly. I think today it's supposed to get in the 70s, I think, but it gets chilly again tomorrow.
I think
There's
we're
no-
supposed to be in the 60s as a high for the whole week.
It was nice walking the dog yesterday. It was in the high 50s. But the sun was out, so it was actually nice. Yeah, we get up to 72 today. I'll have to walk the dog in a t-shirt.
Ooh.
But tomorrow it drops right back down to the 40s. So yeah.
I was almost late this morning because there was a train.
Oh. They're like, no, you can never come home.
It does this weird thing where like it'll make the gates go down, and but the train is like down the railroad like a mile. And I'm like, well, he doesn't look like he's moving, so why are our gates going down?
Right? You're like, what's happening right now?
So we wait for like a minute or two, and then it went up, and I was like, sweet, peace. Okay, I've had to approve 2 comments. You haven't gotten to them yet.
No, I approved one and net one. I saw that. You know, the funny thing is when I approve the comment, we might have just hit the button at the same time. When I see the comments, I don't read the comment usually. I used to. Now I just look at the name. I'm like, oh, it's a net. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. Oh, it's Molly. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, this is crazy.
Apparently, YouTube does not like the word priest daddy.
Oh.
Because those were the comments that we had to, yeah.
I was thinking, if I ever decide to monetize this channel, I probably should clean up my language.
Yeah.
But I don't think I want to, so
it's fine.
Ren says, so I need to finish Percy Jackson, but I also want to start Red City by Marie Lu. Ooh, that one looks good too. Infinity says, I am trying to finish reading my book club book. It's a memoir called Priest Daddy. It is not as dodgy as it sounds. Well, apparently YouTube thinks it is.
Well, and that wasn't that comment didn't need to be approved.
Oh, you're right. So it's Priest Daddy together. It doesn't like.
Yeah.
Yes. Ren says, of course it was a 5-star. Yay! You're talking about Raven Scholar. Because I saw Ren finished it yesterday. She posted in boot camp.
And
I thumbs downed it, Ren.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Annette says we have 1,700 acre park in Dublin, but not gators there. Boring. No, quite frankly, there's none in the Houston Arboretum either. I think it's because it's surrounded by too much city. There are gators sometimes in the bayous, so it's not like they never make it to the Houston Arboretum, but it's not a common occurrence. Now we have Brazos Bend, that's on the west side of town, that has all the gators, like all of them, and I love it. It is my favorite park to go walking in. I don't know how big that one is. That one's big. Annette says, I've read Priest Daddy. Oh, what do you think, Annette? Ren says, also, in the first sprint, I need to wash dishes, so I'll probably start with Percy. Makes sense. I'm assuming that means it's on Audible. That's what I do too. I'm like, or on audio. When I have an audio, I'm like, all right, dishes time, play. Infinity says, oh, Ren wants to know what's Priest Daddy about. And
probably a priest who is a daddy is my guess.
Well, it says it's a memoir, so.
Oh,
but they said it's not as dodgy as it sounds, so.
I mean, it could be
I'm assuming it's not abuse, but if it's, that's what I'm thinking.
True.
LOL, Keela, that is an interesting title. Infinity, sorry, I guess it's Keela. I'm so sorry. Keela says, I may attempt some writing later. I've got a story idea that has been roaming my head for a good week now. I mean, there's a lot of fun call outs for stories. And when I'm done with this, my next thing will be to write a short story. I have a short story that a anthology is waiting for that they specifically requested. So when I'm done writing this, I'll be writing that.
Gotcha.
But this time I need to write it in like a week. I can't take like 2 months like I did before, but I'm writing more consistently now, so I should be able to do it. And Keith says, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the book title flagged the approving. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And Keela says, Ren, it's about a poet whose father was a very eccentric priest. Quite funny. Oh, there you go. Cool. So not as dodgy as we think. Exactly like Annette said. Ren says, Kelly, how dare you? And then laughs. Sorry. That's what I think with Priest Daddy. I'm in America. What can I say? It's all conspiracies. Keela says, for example, he plays electric guitar, walks around the house in his undies, and is just very not like a priest. I mean, that's more like the priest I could actually get behind, quite frankly. One who's actually human.
Right.
And doesn't pretend to be all, high and mighty. Because priests aren't supposed to be high and mighty, right? They're supposed to talk about the high and mighty. So yeah, that's I think I like that better.
There's no stuffed hash browns. I don't know what I'm gonna do for breakfast.
What? You had like 4 boxes. Didn't get any more, huh?
I have to double check the freezer out in the garage. I feel like we should have more, but there's none in the kitchen freezer.
Hi.
That means somebody ate them.
Hi, I know. I love you too. Hi. Oh, I love you too.
Good morning, Cora.
Right out. I can't hear anybody now. No, I can't hear anybody now.
No.
All right, off. Oh. She wants me to pick her up.
Kyla.
Oh, it's Kyla. I'm so sorry.
That was Ren's comment. She was like, since I know Kelly is a sucker for precision when it comes to names.
I am. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Kyla. I'm going to say it over and over again.
Is it Kyla or Kylar? Because I remember she put a pronunciation.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Let us know so we can correct it. Make sure we have it correct.
Kyla. I think it's an invisible R. Have you heard when the Brits sometimes say A at the end, you can hear an R? Like, I thought they were Daleks forever. Because the way David Tennant says it in my American English ear, I hear an R. So it sounds like Dalek, but it's not. It's Dalek. But I could hear the R when David says it, even though it's not there. Yeah, there is an R. I bet you it's a British R. That's why it's not in the spelling.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Ren's like, it might be, and now I've forgotten.
Well, now you know how Americans would pronounce your name.
Yep.
Let's see.
Molly is here.
Yay, Molly. Welcome. Good to see you.
How was your birthday?
I hope you have a birthday hangover.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kyla says, yeah, it's quite funny too. Had me cackling at moments. For example, when talk about Priest Daddy. When someone gave him veal and he was like, yes, manly meat. And then it was too strong for him. That is funny. I mean, veal is a pretty manly meat. I don't know. I think venison would be even more manly.
Invisible R. Yep.
Yeah. Invisible R. Yep. Okay. I get it now. That makes so much more sense. I said Dalek forever, but my American R is very hard. So I just can't say it right.
Kyler.
Molly says, I have a birthday cake hangover. There you go. Thanks for helping making it special all the time, Molly. You are special. We are lucky you are here.
That is the best hangover to have. A birthday cake hangover.
Agree. Birthday cake hangover, Christmas cookies hangover.
Right.
Thanksgiving pie hangover. Easter egg salad hangover? I don't know.
Easter peeps.
Kyler says, I never realized it was a British thing. We did that with the R's. Learn something new every day. Yeah, right? It is. It's 100%. It's the funniest thing. For, like I said, the American ear. I like when Americans say, we don't have an accent. I'm like, well, yeah, we do. We have an American accent. The Brits think they don't have an accent. What are you talking about? Except that's not true because a lot of the Brits, because the English is different, right? Usually they can identify where people are from. The only one I can usually tell is Liverpool because that one is so distinct. I can tell when they're from Liverpool, but otherwise I cannot tell what part of England. I can tell Scotland if it's like Glasgow, but if it's like Edinburgh, not always, because there's highfalutin Scots with their fancy accents. I can't tell if it's British or Scottish. That's the problem, right? I think that's why I pay so close attention because I'm like, I can't tell. Now, Irish is pretty distinctive.
I always have to pay close attention because I can't understand a word they're saying. So I have to like really like hone in and go, what is he saying? And not sometimes I can figure it out. And other times I just go, and in English that means what? I didn't understand a word you said. Try again.
As long as they're sober, I can understand them. If you've ever sat in a bar with a drunk Scot, forget it.
I have not, but I have seen. And I don't know. I won't even attempt. just no.
A drunk Australian too, forget it.
Oh my gosh.
And usually if I can't figure it out and I'm just listening to the different syllables and I can't quite figure out where they're from, it's South Africa.
Oh gosh.
There's something just very unique about that accent that I just can't place it. And I never go, oh, that's South African. It's always like, I have no idea. Where is this person from? And I'm like, and then I look it up and it's South Africa, like inevitably every time.
There's a group that my husband listens to, thanks to one of my friends. And they're from South Africa. And I can't, like, listening to the music, I can understand what they're saying, but there are times in the song where they start doing other things and I'm just like, what are they saying? And he's like, he does the lyrics and I'm like, oh no. I would have never gotten that. There's a group called Die Antwoord, something like that. Their videos are very creepy. Very creepy. She has like short blonde hair, and then there's like a guy who calls himself Ninja. And I don't know. There's just I can't keep up.
No, who can, right? Who can? Let's see. Molly says, not sure. Molly, where should I be looking for it? Uh-oh, where's Molly looking? Were you able to get your gift? Uh-oh. Ren says, under the bed on the right.
That's where the gift is?
That's how good Ren is.
I want to know how you got there. Without being seen.
Molly says, or do you mean Coda hinting around about sending a cake? Molly says, are you yanking my chain, pulling my leg? Well, be careful of the right side of your bed.
Right?
And Christina, good morning, Kelly and
Good
Alicia.
morning.
Good morning, Christina. Ren says, pulling your leg with the chain, perhaps. Ooh, was that a special birthday request, Molly? Hey,
Oh.
go to the other side. Other side. Talk about chain. Can I get a chain for this dog? Get other side.
That is totally
Don't
up
chase
to you.
the kitty. You are much bigger than the kitty. Yeah, you can't go back there.
Yeah.
Molly says, got it. And Christina says, hi. Hi to everyone. Ren says, hi, Christina. Annette, which Irish, though, Kelly? There's a different accent every 20 miles here. I know, and I cannot tell where they're from, right? Like, I could be like, oh, you're from Dublin. I have no idea. No clue. I'm just not that good.
I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
There's some videos where you can watch them, and the people who really know the languages switch their accent for the area and stuff. And they do. I've seen it through Britain. I've seen it through Scotland, through Ireland. I've seen it through America. Like, it's just Canada. I love watching those people that really, really understand it. And it's fascinating. It's just fascinating. Ren says, I think we sound British when speaking English. Yeah, you do a little bit in South Africa, but not quite. So that's the problem. Like, so I'm listening to them, like, that doesn't quite. But then again, we have some friends here who are naturalized citizens. They are Welsh. I can't hear a Welsh accent with them. It just sounds British to me. And I mean generic British. I couldn't place it. But they've been here for so long. Who knows how much the American accent has affected their accent, right?
Right.
Like when you see Madonna now and she's lived in England for so long, she sounds British. Um, Molly says, all accents are very difficult for me to hear, though. It makes me feel racist when I am like on a support call and I have to ask the person to repeat themselves. I don't think that makes you feel racist. I mean, that doesn't make you racist. It only makes you racist if you attack them for not speaking English the way you think English should be spoken. That would make you racist. But trying to understand what they're saying because your ear just isn't getting it, that's not racist, in my opinion.
No, I have struggles with it too. Like if I can't, it depends on how fast they talk too. Because normally I could read lips and be able to figure it out. But if I can't do that and I am at the same time can't hear what they're saying, then I got nothing. I just go, say what now?
Yeah, what was that? I didn't get you. Right, see, I watch so much BBC through my life that I don't have trouble. But the problem is BBC, they speak just like on our TV, right? They speak more of a universally understood British accent. What's that on Jeremy Clarkson's farm? The dude that builds the walls can't understand a freaking word he says, but neither can Jeremy, so I don't feel bad. I can't remember who that guy is. What's the guy? Do you remember the guy that builds the wall? Who is it? Gerald, who builds the walls and does all the brickwork. And all the when he's been a farmer forever, and so I can't, not a word. I'm like, I have no idea what language he's speaking. I don't care what he says. That is not English. And they don't dub him either, which makes it even funnier. So you have Jeremy trying to figure it out too, and it's so funny. Kyler says, I am bad at accents, which leads to hilarity when I run D&D games. Right? Everything inevitably ends up either Irish or Indian somehow. I laugh when my husband tries to do accents because he'll start Irish, end up Scottish, and then, somewhere around Picard. Like, it doesn't even... Not that I would be any better. I just don't even attempt it because I know how bad it would be. Yeah. D. Antwin. I said D, didn't I? I said D because German. Remember, German I did speak.
I think I said it because I said die Antword at first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's D for German. German, I love German because it's very precise. So if it's the I before E and all that nonsense in English, in British, if it's or in German, if it's IE, then it's the E sound. And if it's EI, then it's the I sound. Done. Every time.
Yep. I need to get back into learning that. Because I knew it, but I don't remember it.
Yep. And Trevor Noah, Molly says Trevor Noah is like Australian, South African, and British Americans can't tell the difference between the accents. Trevor Noah is South African, so I don't understand what you're... Anyways, Molly, I was told by someone in South Africa that Afrikaans, the language, which is very difficult. Molly, but Kelly, I guess it's more than I think they think I'm being racist. I think they're used to actual racism. So again, as long as you're not attacking them for not speaking English, if you do that, that's racist. But if you're like, I'm so sorry, can you please say that again? I don't understand. That's not racist. I'd agree. In South Africa, we can usually tell which country a person is from based on accent, but not like city, state, province. Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense to me. Molly. Oh, John Oliver was the person with Trevor Noah. John Oliver's British. And Trevor Noah is South African. Ren, we get Australian and New Zealand accents mixed up sometimes. Yes, those I cannot tell the difference at all. I can't. I have no ear for it. I cannot tell. Molly, Ren, my heart is breaking because the flooding at the animal reserves. Did you see the fire?
What happened?
Sorry, in America. This was in America. There's a big fire that was in a zoo. My gosh, I don't remember. I just saw it on the news. Kyler says, I don't even know how I get from Irish to strong Pakistani, but somehow I do.
In Cleveland? Right.
Our son is born, raised American, grew up here in Houston, Texas, and people think he's British. He doesn't sound British at all. That shows you how ignorant we are in this country about languages. Not at all. So he doesn't speak exactly like we do. His brain doesn't work exactly like ours does, but it's not British. I don't know why people think that. They assume he's an expat. I'm like, no. It's just the way he talks. It's the weirdest thing to me. I always blame. I was like, it's all those years watching BBC, but it doesn't sound British. It doesn't sound British to any British person either, by the way. So I don't. American, we're just not that educated about accents.
Oh.
Kyler says, I don't even know how. Yeah, I got that. Kyler says, I like Japanese as you always sound out every letter, which helps. Same with Spanish. Right. Same with German. Ren okay, not every, right? Some of them are connected, but that's true in Spanish too. The rain has been crazy over here. Last week was like our first week without rain. My God. So I'm assuming the wet season is what you're in right now.
Oh, wow.
Molly, no, boo. People often deserve crap. Animals don't. Yes, exactly. Lindsay, yay. We were procrastinating. We were just waiting for you, Lindsay. Lindsay says, hi guys, was getting my messages. Supermarket shopping. Now ready to sit and read on Break No Bones by Kathy Reichs. It's one of her Dr. Temple Brennan series. Nice. I still need to read that series. We'll see if I ever get to it. It's on my never-ending TBR. And the puppy and the cat are fighting. I'm going to throw the cat out again. My flatmate gets Canadian a lot. She's American, but grew up there, but also Belgium and the UK. Right? So she might have some different inflection in there, so people are trying to place her. I can get that. I can see that. And Molly says, I need to start reading her books. Yeah, I'm on that too. If I ever see the first book thrifted, I will buy it when I'm thrifting. So, all right.
What is this?
Sorry, go ahead.
What is the book?
I don't remember what the first one is called. Like Dead. I had it memorized. I always look it up when I go through. If I see one of her books, I look it up. What is the first book? Deja Dead. I think that's the first one.
Deja Dead.
Yep, debut novel. Deja Dead is the first one. So that's the Bones, the TV show.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, that was based on this, except it's not exactly the same, right? The TV show is different than the books.
Oh, of course.
Her character is different in the books than it is in the TV show.
I'm okay with that. I love the show Bones.
And the cool thing is Kathy Reichs is a anthropologist. So she really knew what she was talking about. Thank you, Christina. Deja Dead. It's like it's something with dead. I can't remember. And Molly agrees, need to start reading her books. Ren says, when it comes to the South African languages to learn, I'd say Afrikaans and Zulu are the easiest to learn. Can I tell you enough in South Africa speak English? I probably would not bother because I would only go to visit. I think the only language I really, really need to learn is Spanish. I really need to learn Spanish. I'm surrounded by Spanish. It's everywhere. I really need to do it. Let's see. And Lindsay says, I appreciate you waiting for me. Always, Lindsay. It had nothing to do with procrastinating writing. I'm doing so good, though. So I need to just buckle down and finish it. And Annette says, I've been rewatching Bones. Nice.
I would like to.
Good to know, Ren. And Christina says, hello, Lindsay. I read the first book of that series. Need to get back to it. It's one of those that has like 40 books or something. I'm exaggerating, but not by much.
Good Lord. No, I want to know now.
Alicia's like, I'll let you know. Hold on. Ren says, and yes, Kelly is right. Trevor is South African. Yeah. And Ren, his father is Swiss. And Lindsay says, Deja Dead is the first one. Yes. We've got all that. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. And Molly says, do you know, Ren, if Hochsprut is okay? I see conflicting reports. That must be where the fires are. Christina says, not exactly like the show. First, it is set in Canada. And second, Tempe is not autistic. Ren says, Hochsprut has severe flood warnings right now. Yeah, so still severe warnings. Molly says, I spent 4 months last year watching cheetah cubs be born and raised in HESC. Aww.
I want one.
I don't. The cheetahs, though, are the sweetest ones. Like the cats, that's the only cats that can actually go into the enclosure at the zoo.
Yeah.
Lindsay said, I used to keep up with the book series, but I don't know where I got up to as it was before I used Goodreads. So I'm doing some rereads and we'll eventually get to the new ones. Nice. Annette, I've started learning Spanish this year, not taking it too seriously though. Yeah, I've tried like 3 times and failed, so maybe the 4th time will be the charm. I just need to actually dedicate to it, right? I'm just always distracted, which is why I haven't started again because I'm distracted. So, Molly, I sort of know French, so Spanish might be somewhat easy for me to learn. Yes, but there is way more connection between Spanish and Italian, believe it or not. Weird, right? Spanish is closer to Italian than it is to Portuguese. I always find that hilarious. Did you find how many books there were, Alicia?
I'm confirming, but it looks like 23.
Oh, there you go. That's even more than Dresden. The 18th book is about to come out in Dresden. Comes out in like 2 weeks. Excuse me.
I need to see.
All right. Well, Ren says, yep, everyone more or less in South Africa speaks English, right? I mean, it's the same in Germany. I don't really need my German anymore, but I really need my Spanish. I need to learn Spanish.
Oh, good Lord.
And then it says, Molly, same, learned French in school. Molly, I sort of know Italian too, but less than French. Ran all of our tertiary institutions for school are English, right? Which is like Nigeria too. I remember I had a friend that I went to school with in at university who was Nigerian, and she talked about how English is really the main language in Nigeria. It's just that there's a bazillion tribal ones also. So like everyone in that country speaks English, and then they also speak, whatever their tribal, and usually multiple of whatever the tribal languages are within their family structure and stuff. And I was like, that is so fascinating to me. So I think
there's 24 primary works.
Gotcha. She's probably has short stories and stuff out too.
Yeah, she's got like a 0.5, and there's other things like that, and then there's like bind ups and stuff.
Oh, Cora's sitting on the bed with Daddy.
Ah.
All right. All right, let's finally get to our first sprint. You can tell it's Friday. We are all very distracted.
Yes.
All right, here we go. First sprint. Let's get our reading, writing / productivity done. Here we go. And there was our first sprint. I only got in 150 words, but that's pretty typical for me for the first sprint as I'm getting into it and remembering where I am and where I need to go and getting the momentum going. So not bad, not bad. Good start. How'd you do, Alicia?
I found breakfast. I had a sausage, egg, and cheese McGirdles sandwich thing. It was the last one, and so I have to go and see if I need more stuffed hash browns because I've already gone to the store, but we'll see.
I must see what else is for breakfast in the freezer.
I should have had some oatmeal. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow because it's cold weather food.
Yep.
And then I worked on my to-do list because I'm not going anywhere today. I feel like I've been going out every day this week for something. So I told myself I'm not going anywhere today, tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday because Monday the kids have off.
Gotcha.
So I'm not going anywhere.
Nice. Yeah, I don't plan on going anywhere today either. Except to walk the dog. Nowhere I need a car. How about that? But
Yeah.
tomorrow we have a Sips and Smut event we're going to go to. So they have like little booths with booksellers and, naughty toys. And it's at a local brew pub that we love to go to. So I'm like, this is fun. So I'll make sure to take some videos, see if there's anything really cool. So
Say you're just going to go, or do you guys have a
I don't have any Smut.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's one thing we don't have yet. Not I don't have anything against it. I want some Smut. We just don't have it yet. We're gonna have it. It'll be when we do Smut. We're gonna have our imprint for Smut is gonna be Below Decks, and our imprint for the children's line is gonna be Dragon Egg.
Aw.
Right? These are highfalutin dreams, though, because I need to make this part of the company work first. So
Fair enough. I'll start studying romance novels, and maybe I can join the below deck part.
I don't want just romance. It needs to be Smut.
I'm working on it.
And it still has to be speculative. So it has to be fantasy, sci-fi, or horror, because everything we publish will be speculative. So I'd like to do a nonfiction line too. That would be fun. But nonfiction needs a whole nother department to research it. So, and I'm not into that. Let's see. Where were we in chat? Ren says, yeah, for most people, you speak English for school and work, and then you speak your home language with your parents. Yeah, I love that. It's just so cool. Ren and friends, if it's the same or if you all can understand each other's language. Yeah. The melting pot language conversations are harder to eavesdrop on. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Jessica Kiwi, hey, writing pirates. Yes, it'll be coming up to 4 a.m. in the morning. I know when I saw your name, I was like, wait. So she answered the question she knew we were going to have when the sprint finishes, but I have a migraine, or I had a migraine last night, and now my sleep is all weird. I'm sorry. Migraines are the worst. And just, I think one of the strays or neighbor's cats just came in because I heard scratching on the lino like they toileted. That is annoying. Can't see anything yet, but best believe I would be checking when it's lights out.
When it's light out, yeah.
Oh, when it's light out. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I'm like, but then it's dark.
She just doesn't want to turn the lights on.
That makes sense. You don't want to wake up everyone in the household, right? But you also don't want to step in anything. So you
right?
want to just wait it out. That's when the light on my phone would come in handy, see? Yeah, and I said, I'm sorry. And the cat's coming. Like, my cats would not let any cat into this house. They would kill it. So that's why I was curious about why the strays would get in the house. Alicia says, good morning, and I hope you feel better for Jessica Kiwi, and you figure out what is going on with the cat situation. And Zwank joined us. Hello, Zwank. Good to see you. Howdy, everybody. Happy World Fetish Day. Oh, just in time for Sips and Smut tomorrow. Look at that. Happy Appreciate a Dragon Date. Hey, that's every day.
Right?
Every day. Appreciate that dragon in your life. Because if you don't, they might eat you. Um, and happy nothing day. You know, I could really use a nothing day. I actually pulled my cross stitch back out. That's what's sitting over there. Can you see it in the camera? Yeah, it's up there. I pulled my cross stitch back out. It's a huge thing. Like I said, it's like the last cross stitch I'll ever do. And I don't know if I'm going to get it done. My daughter's going to have to finish it when I die because it's so huge, which is not what I thought when I bought it.
Today is also International Hot and Spicy Food Day.
Well, again, I'm in Houston. That's about every day too. Alicia's not me. I'm out. Your daughter would be into that though.
And my husband, yep.
There you
They
go.
can go and have fun.
They can have it's y'all's day.
Let me know
Me and the
how
boy
it
will be over here.
exactly. It's fascinating to watch them grow up and see what they don't like and do like and like Lorelai was the one that made me eat spicy stuff when I was pregnant with her. Tiny Man, it would almost every day like clockwork. It was bacon cheeseburger and a cup of chocolate milk. And he is very like to this day, he is very much it has to be done this way or he will not do it at all. I'm like, oh boy.
Cracks me up. Dragon and happy nothing day. Yeah, someday I'll have a nothing day. But on my nothing, because I don't have nothing days, my brain will let me have a nothing day. But I can have a I'm not working day. That would be great.
Yeah.
Right. So even half the stuff I do for fun is for work. Right. So I want it'd be really cool just to like sit all day, watch nonsense TV that doesn't matter, reruns, something, and just cross stitch all day long. I would love to have a day like that.
I need to find my projects because I have quite a few that I have started and I need to finish them.
Yeah, it would be fun. But my daughter decided she went to cross again. She's that generation that's doing all the old people hobbies. So she's she already crochets and now she's like, but it hurts her wrist and she's dog grooming, so that really already stresses her wrist out, right? She injured her wrist while she was riding horses. So it really hurts her. So that's not working for her. And so she can't like after work come home and then relax by crocheting because it kills her, right? And but cross stitch, you still use your wrist for everything, right? But not nearly as much, right? So
you're stabbing the fabric and pulling it back.
Exactly.
Stabbing. Exactly. This is how you know I have patience because I can stab thing 1,000 times.
And never get tired of its screams.
Exactly.
Get really tired of the dang knots though. Anyways,
oh my god, yes.
She which would be good for her. She needs some patience. She will so we were looking, but she wants a kit, which I understand, right? Like when you first start something, you want it to be as easy as possible, right? Because just the doing of it is the learning curve part. And there were no kits at Michael's. There were no kits at Hobby Lobby. There were no kit. We could not find any kits. There was floss, right? Even some patterns, but no kits. So we went to a specialized little cross stitch store and they had a couple kits, but they almost had no kits either. It was almost all patterns, the fabric and the floss. I'm like, well, that's great. If you've been cross stitching for a while, you probably even have a bunch of floss, right? But when you're why don't you have these beginner kits? Don't you want new people to get in? And I said, plus, especially the specialized cross stitch store, I can just order this online and we are here to support you. And you have nothing. So we did. We went online and we found something really cute for her to start. And it's like a cat, a little black kitty, right? With beautiful green eyes and surrounded by like red poppies. So it's really pretty. It's striking colors. And I told her, I said, the thing is, she's like, they look so complicated. I'm like, no, the complicated thing in cross stitch is how many colors you have. Right. So we look at this one, you can see, you just have a couple things of colors, right? Couple, I think it was like 15 colors. I was like, that is perfect to start with. So that's what I was trying to tell her, that it's not the pattern. That's the complicated part, right? And I made sure to get her a counted cross stitch, not one that's stamped on there. She's like me. It's not very satisfying if it's already on there because then it's already on there.
Right.
Why am I sewing it? It's already on there. Like I need to make something out of nothing. So that's why I like to bake, right? Where you take the bread and the yeast and the salt and the water and suddenly you have this delicious bread.
That's how I learned, though. Well, I had 2 beginner sets. I had one stamped and one counted. So what I did is I started, because I taught myself pretty much.
Yeah,
I did the
same.
stamped one so that I could see like how to do the stitches and everything. And then once I got into the counted one, then that was the challenge, was I had to do the replicate thing without, and that's where I learned that it's easiest to like fold it so it's quarters and
Yeah,
then start
to
in the
start in the
middle
center.
and work your way out.
Yeah, that's in the instructions too. So it's in the instructions. It says start in the center, work your way out.
Yep.
But yeah, but she has me to guide her too. I've been cross stitching. That's my favorite hobby. That's not, reading. My favorite hobby is cross stitching. But I can't see anymore. Like, it's really hard to see. So the funny part is I really like that the pattern I bought is a digital pattern, so I can make it bigger because I can't
Ooh,
see the
yeah.
paper ones anymore. So I can make the digital bigger, and and then I have to have the lamp right next to me so I can see. So I'm always looking at the screen with my glasses and then pulling them up to look at the cloth and pushing them down to look at and then
This was my first cross stitch. Well, hold on. I don't know if you can see it. Make it not so bright. Wait.
Oh, it's so cute.
There we go.
I love it. I did a few ocean ones. I did some cat ones. I give all of mine away though. Just like my books, I guess. It's just the process of doing it. Oh, that one's fun.
And then one year for Christmas, I did like jar toppers.
Oh, cute.
So now I'm just making my own.
Yeah. Yeah, this one I'll probably keep because it's dragons with books, right? In front of a bookcase. It's a dragon in front of a bookcase. But most of the time I give them away. I give them all away.
And then I made like keychains.
Nice.
Of course, I had to start with Harry Potter houses and Scooby-Doo.
Well, duh.
So now I got to figure out what my next project is after I finish the ones I've started.
So cute. Zwank said just watched a voiceover workshop. Ooh, do you want to do some voice acting? That would be cool. Kyler says, I somehow wrote a paragraph, booked some travel, and got approved for a NetGalley arc of the new Heather Fawcett book. Ooh, did you just get the approval? Because they weren't sending approvals, and I wanted approval, and I really want it. And I've been waiting, and I keep refreshing, and I'm like, please send me this a book. Please send me this book. Ugh. Still
what is it?
Freaking request. It is called Agnes Aubert's Mystical Cat Shelter.
Oh, that sounds cute.
I want to read it so badly. I'm like, please send it.
It's on NetGalley?
Yeah, it's on NetGalley. It's February 17th is the publication date.
Oh. I need to get some reviews done for NetGalley because I'm at 40%.
I'm at 53. What? Woo, woo. I have one more I need to read this month. The Forest on the Edge of Time by Jasmine Kirkbride. It is a sci-fi time travel environmental catastrophe book. So it looks very interesting. So that's my next one. Unless they send me the Heather Fawcett one, then all bets are off. I'm reading that one right now. All right, let's see.
Maybe if I can get through my January TBR, I'll go into my NetGalley and try to complete some of those.
There you go. And also, that was very productive, Kyla. Very good job. Jesse Kiwi, my cats were outside. They have claimed the house, but like the other house, they are sometimes really lazy at checking if they hear any movement over the house, unless both of them are in bed. I love that. They're like, whatever, I'm not in there right now. Molly says, watch weather, politics, Dollar Tree haul videos. Ooh.
Say what now?
That's what she was watching.
Oh.
And Jessica, but that is the fastest way for me to get out of bed when I hear that scratching. Yes. Or the barfing, they're about to barf sound.
I was going to say, I'm the same way with the barfing. Barfing. Who's barfing and where?
Yeah. What is happening? Molly goes, speculative smut? Yeah, you know, like Ice Planet Barbarians, they're aliens, but it's smut. Yeah, just like that.
I want to read that one too.
Yeah.
So many books, so little time.
So many. Molly says, I like the name Dragon Eggs. Me too, I like Dragon Egg. I just think it's adorable and it'd be really cute children's. Jessica said, here's to Nothing Day. Yesterday was hectic day. Jesse's like, I need a Nothing Day, please.
Yes.
Ren finished the dishes, got to 26%
Percy.
Percy. Thank you. Annette says, I love a good Nothing Day, right? I have not had one in a while and I really need one.
I know, same.
I think the last time I had one was the when I did my 24-hour reading for Your Kid. And I just winged it. It was like a Friday and I was like, I need today off. And I think right after sprints, I was like, forget it. I'm just reading. No, that wasn't it. It was when we missed it during the holidays.
Yeah.
And we weren't doing that Friday. So it was one of those Fridays. I was like, I'm just reading.
That's what I'll be doing today. After we're done here, I'm just reading. I'll have to go and pick up the kids, but I'm just reading because I don't have to cook dinner tonight. Tonight's pizza night, so.
We have leftovers. I made meatloaf, and our meatloaf makes 2 meatloaves. That's what my recipe does. And
Nice.
so we would normally freeze it, but now that gives me, we made 4 more full meals that I packed away. Like for a person, right? So 4 more, like they could be frozen meals, right? It's like, here they are. And then we have another like 6 slices of meatloaf left that we could like make into sandwiches. So it works. So we had dinner yesterday and then we've got all those other meals. I'm like, this is how I have to cook because I cannot cook all the time. Like I finally cooked yesterday. I was supposed to cook it Tuesday. I had not had time. So it is what it is. And Annette says, I love a good Nothing Day. Yep. And Ren also got approved for Sister Svangard and the Not Quite Dead. I quite enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing what you think, Ren. There were some bits of it that drug on a little bit, so we'll have to see when you read it. But overall, I was really enthralled, and I put book 2 on the want to read list. So you'll have to let me know. I gave it a 4.5 stars. Molly says, Root, Ren, and Vanessa joined us. Good morning, Vanessa. We're a little chatty today. It is Friday. This seems to be typical for Fridays. Vanessa says, I'd like to state for the record that I hate this fucking laptop. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Vanessa. Vanessa says the Bluetooth decided to stop working for no apparent reason, so I had no keyboard or mouse. Had to use the trackpad to close everything and reboot. Oh, I had to do that once.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. Molly says, I think I am going to have to keep track of what I request because I don't see myself requesting a historical crime thriller manga.
Fair.
Okay. Vanessa says, as it was closing down, Windows said, there's been a problem. Windows needs to restart. You're like, no fucking shit. Hence the reason
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
That's right. Thank you for nothing. And Kyler says, I don't know how I got approved. My percentage is 39%. I didn't get off the Cozy Fantasy waiting list for Illumicrate, though, in time. So I'm very happy about this. Aw, so excited. I want to read it. And Molly says, good morning. And Swank says, I have done it before, but it's been a long time. I'm considering doing it again, so I'm brushing up on it. Nice.
On what?
That was the voiceovers.
Oh, yeah.
Vanessa, Molly, morning. I hope your morning is going better than mine. Annette, I got approved for a NetGalley ARC and sent a publisher link for another one in that sprint. Treading water on my percentage. Nice. That's right. And you had 3 reviews you have to write today, right? Where do you post your reviews, Annette? Because I do them on Goodreads, and then, I post on YouTube, and that's really, sometimes I do Instagram. But I don't always have time to make little graphics, so let me know where you post them. Kyler says, speculative smut might be the only smut I can handle outside of GBT smut. I can see that.
GBT?
Says, my favorite... I don't know what GBT is. My favorite speculative smut is anything from Kimberly Lemming. See, that'll work, except I did not like her latest book. I was so excited to. I had it on pre-order, and I just didn't like it. But no one likes every book from every author, even your favorites, right? So, Molly says, sounds like it is, Vanessa, and gives her a big heart hug. Ren says, that time I got drunk and saved a demon will always be a fave of mine. See, that one I liked, but the newest one, the Alien, and it's on a TV show, whatever. I can't remember the whole title of that one. I was just so disappointed. See, I blocked it from my mind. I was like, what is this? You have to balance story with smut, right? Like it's got to be balanced, and that story was not balanced. I was very disappointed. But again, every book by even authors you love, they're just not going to work. Ren says my percentages are so low since my approvals have been up, so now I'm in 23% territory. Alicia says hello to Vanessa, and Jessica Kiwi says, well, I mean, yesterday was create a Discord server, film announcement, edit announcement, upload announcement, receive oxygen machine for grandma, and help her in the restroom because she got tangled on her cord. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That does sound like a hectic day.
Yeah. It also sounds like a very productive day. So nicely done.
Yeah.
I think all of that may have contributed to the migraine. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, that might be what the migraine was. Yeah.
Yep.
Ren says, ooh, Kelly, 4.5 stars, basically a 5 for me. I'm getting excited. I'm still easily impressed. Woot, woot. I'm more easily impressed than most people in my industry. I'll tell you that. I have not forgotten the love of reading, even while working in the industry. Some people do, right? You get tired, like, oh, I've seen that before, blah, 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 blah. But I still enjoy it. So we'll see what happens. When I hit my 25th year in the industry, let me know again. I've been 10 years now? Yeah, it's been a decade.
Wow.
LGBT. Sorry, I mistyped. Oh, okay. LGBT. That makes so much more sense. I know. It's like GBT.
I was like, what?
Jessica Kiwi, I looked into reading audiobooks, but the big audiobook company people don't pay Kiwis. It's only US, UK, and Canada, I think.
Rude.
It is rude. Annette, I just post on Goodreads and Storygraph, and on Amazon if it's over 3 stars. Oh, nice. I probably can start doing on Amazon. The problem is my account, they don't always take mine because they know I'm in the book industry, as in publishing my books. So I don't leave reviews for my own books on Amazon, but maybe they'll let me do it for other people's books. I'll try it. Ren says, I got abducted by aliens and now I'm trapped in a rom-com. That's the one. Did not like that one. Oh. Coda, you're just in time. Good morning, Coda. So good to see you. We are just about to go to our second sprint. And Coda says, happy time zone, Kelly. And 2-4. I feel like I should say that like a football coach. 2-4. Ren says, that one wasn't my favorite either. It was lacking in plot and humor compared to the first trilogy she wrote for me, at least. Yes, thank you, Ren. Okay, good. I feel better. That's exactly how I felt too. I was like, come on, man. Where's the magic part of this? This is not it. It's not it. Jessica Kiwi, oh my God, Cody, you're awake. Well, so are you, Jessica.
Didn't he stay up all night? He should be napping.
Maybe he hasn't gone to bed yet.
Oh my gosh.
Annette says, I've also signed up to be a reader judge for a new indie competition for books that didn't make it into SPIFFBO. Fascinating. Vanessa, yeah, if Amazon can figure out you're connected to someone, you can't review their stuff. Yeah, exactly, right? Kylar, do you guys have links to your stories at all anywhere? I'd love to support you as a fellow writer-reader. I mean, you can, all of the books for my whole company are on here. So there you can see any of our books. You will support me if any of those books seem appealing to you. And they are in Kindle Unlimited too. So if you have that, you can just read them through there. But we have the paperbacks are available and the ebooks are available through Amazon. So anything in there you like. My book, the one I would recommend, I have 2 series, but this is the one I would recommend. Let me make sure that link still works. I tried to make the links simple so I could remember them. So let me see if I was smart. And that is exactly what I did. And this series that I'm about to send you the link for, yeah, it worked. So this series that I'm about to send the link for is the one I'm reading book 4 for right now. That I'm almost done. It will be done by next week. I have less than 5,000 words left.
The Collector.
Yes, The Collector. There's a longer lag. I'm sorry. I don't know why there's a longer lag. Do you have to refresh the screen maybe? I'm sorry, Vanessa. Let's see. Where was I? Let's see. We have Alicia saying, hey, Dakota. But thanks for asking, Kyler. I appreciate it. And Alicia doesn't have anything out yet, but she will. She's writing her first book right and now. How
I
exciting is
am.
that? So exciting. And Vanessa says the way to avoid that is never connect any of your social media to Amazon. I think my Goodreads is connected to Amazon actually. I can't remember because it's my author. It's actually my author, Goodreads. Coda says, hi friends. Swink says, Coda. I put the links in there. Jessica Kiwi, yeah, but Coda did up all night sprints and finished like 2 hours ago. See, so maybe he has not been to bed yet. That I would understand. Kelly, try to read like RuPaul was the football coach. I don't know if I'm that talented, Coda. We are talked earlier about how bad I am at accents. So I don't know. So that works the same for, affectations of other people. I never would have got cast on Saturday Night Live, let me tell you. Can't do it. I could barely be me, let alone anyone else. Vanessa says there's a long lag between show. Yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully I don't know what to do to fix that. I refreshed my screen. It doesn't seem like it's that long on my screen, but Kyler says, "Oh, I didn't know you were a publisher. Also, I know where to go now when I finally finish something." Yay! Yes, that's what Cursed Dragon Ship. That is my company. So we have 45 books now. I just had to count them when I applied for another event to go to. So we have 45 books published. So if you like spec fic at all, there'll be something in there you'll like. We have a nice variety. And Jessica Kiwi says, "Are we talking Mamaru or out of drag Roo, Coda?" Vanessa says, "I was just stating the longer lag. I don't expect you to do anything about it. I'm sorry." Molly says, "Coda soda." What's that mean? Is that just a new nickname? And Kyler says, "Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for yours, Alicia." Spelling, that's correct. That is how you spell Alicia. You got it. First try. Vanessa said Goodreads is owned by Amazon. Yeah, I know. So that's why I think that's why it was just easier. Coda says, I had a teeny nap between waking Jane up and taking her to school, and just got back from doing that. Oh, I gotcha. So you napped, and then Jane was like, gotta go to school. Let's go. And Coda's like, swag. Vanessa says, but other social media like Insta, etc., if you make sure there are no connections, like pay with Amazon, there's less chance Amazon will know. Nice. Kyler, I write fantasy, horror, and my current thing I'm attempting is a sapphic cozy rom-com. Oh, how fun. That sounds really cool. Jean says, good morning. Yay, Jean joined us. Good morning. How's snow up in your area of Canada?
You said the word.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I swore.
Detective Rain.
I swore. My bad. My bad. Kelly, good morning, Kelly and Alicia. I got to 28% of What I Tell My Friends. It is so good. A thriller arc. Coda says, hey, all the wonderful people that are on. Molly says, I have bubbly liquid on my mind because mom is at Costco and their bubbly water is super cheap. I call it spicy water and I do not like it. Vanessa says, hey. Molly says, hey. And Coda says, hey. And Vanessa says, morning. And Ren says, hey, Coda. All right, we're good. I'm going to call that caught up so we can get the second sprint in, before lunch.
Yeah, because it's 10:30 now.
I know. We are way behind. All right. Sorry if you're watching this one, Chris. Choose another one. This is not the one. All right. All right, here we go. All right, there is the second sprint. I got 640 words in, so I am set. So I just need what, 360 next sprint. So how'd you do, Alicia?
I got 458 words, and I had to
Nice.
figure out what Isis was doing because she's meowing a lot this morning.
Oh, poor baby. All right, let's get through comments real quick so we can do this last sprint. So we get our words in since we're behind, and I'm chitty chatty today. I'm so sorry. Everyone says highs. Vanessa says we're supposed to get the S word Sunday here in Atlanta. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're gonna be in the
Ooh.
40s on Sunday. We'll be cold too, but no S word. It's gonna be clear and pretty. Ren says, Christina, cover your eyes. Foul language is being used. Annette says, whoops, Coda, hi, Jean. Molly says, and you are dodging a bullet, Kelly. Yesterday, Houston was on target to get stuff. No, we weren't. At least locally, it didn't say we were. Jean says it was ground. It has ground the city into closures yesterday. We were like in the high 50s yesterday. There's no way we were going to get snow. Oop, I said it again. I'm trying not to. Defective rain. There's no way we were going to get defective rain. It was sunny out and everything. Jean, it has ground the city into closures yesterday. Jean says, yeah, ouch. Yeah, my brother is in Mishawaka, Indiana, which is close to South Bend, which is made the national news of how much snow they had. So
Oh wow.
I was wondering how it was, farther north. Coda says, LOL, Jess, he sounds the same whether he's in drag or not. Talk about RuPaul. But for fun, and since Kelly is in Texas, let's at least put him in a dress. Yeah, I think so. I think Texas needs more drag queens. For sure. Vanessa, I'm working on bill paying. Whee! Yeah, my least favorite job. I do have to pay the car payment today.
I
We
do
couldn't
that.
get them to change the date where it would be a convenient spot, so it's the one bill I have to actually pay by hand, where everything else is like on auto pay.
Ugh.
Because we need to split up like the mortgage and then our one big credit card we use for the business and our car payment, right? Those have to be on 2 different paychecks. Otherwise, we have no money left to live, right?
That's kind of what I have to do now, and especially since husband changed jobs, it was like the last paycheck of the month pretty much covered the beginning of the next month, but now I have to like divide those in between and I'm like, this is no, I don't like it. Fix it.
Yeah, there's nobody to fix it except earning more money. So yeah, that's what
I know.
So that's what we do. So luckily, all the other minor things, those can, they can, since I split that up, they will be paid either payday. It doesn't matter, right? But with those things, we've got to make sure those big ones and the most important ones, right, are taken.
As long as everything is paid for, that's all I care about.
Yeah. And Jean says, good morning to everyone. Ren says, hello. Ren says, Shauna is sprinting. If anyone wants to pop in and say hi, I will do that when we are done today. Hopefully, they will still be on. Just Kiwi, can I get some sleep? We will see. Well, we're wishing you luck. We are wishing you luck and sweet dreams. But I probably won't be back, so I will say good night or morning. All right, sleep well, Jessica Kiwi. At least get a good nap in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Courtney says, well, I finally made it out of bed. I think I needed a long rest after staying up so late eating ice cream. Well, after no sugar for 2 weeks, which, by the way, I did not do. I'm having enough making myself walk, you know what I mean? And making myself right in the morning. Like, I don't have any more making myself left. That's it. Those are my 2 making myself. And now to work out. Excellent, Courtney. And we have all the highs, lurk mode, starting working out. Excellent. Thank you, Courtney. Vanessa, still working on bills. Yes. Keller says, read a chapter and finished my paragraph of writing. Yay, good job. Molly says, what? Ren says, made it to 37%. Excellent. Vanessa, you need a budget to organize money. It has helped me pay off so much debt. Yeah, well, I have a partner that isn't so supportive about such things, so I just do the best I can. Vanessa, if anyone, I had to threaten him last night about spending any money for my birthday. He's already spent enough for Christmas. Vanessa, if anyone wants to give it a try, let me know. I can share my link and you should get like a free trial or something. Yeah, I mean, if the partner won't do it, there's no point.
I've been
And
doing
bills
the
are done for
Dave
this week.
Ramsey. I can't say I'm
Dave
doing
Ramsey is too extreme, but I did have a nice budget. But Zafo's like, no, there's not enough money for fun. I'm like, no, there is, and it also means we'll be safe later. But it just never happened. And he
I
will
do
stick by the
Dave
no, there was no money for fun. I'm like, yeah, there was.
I do Dave-ish. I don't completely follow, but I like the way he's kind of set it up.
Yeah, yeah. And it says all cut up on reviews and updated my Your Kid tracker. Nicely done. You got all your reviews
Yay!
done. That's awesome. And Lindsay says I use YNAB too. Excellent. There you
YNAB.
go.
It's the you need a budget.
Gotcha. Yeah, I figured it was the thing Vanessa was talking about. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Vanessa says YNAB is good because Zafo can look at it anytime and know exactly how much he can spend for fun. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a lost cause. We've been married 28 years. There's things that I gave up on because I just can't fight it anymore.
What I've been doing is because we've been trying to sit down and have like budget meetings just so that we're on the same page. And Alan can never, like, sometimes if he's traveling, we can't do it. So I just said, you know what? We're not doing budget meetings anymore. I'll just send you the stuff through email. And that way you can read it, look at it, and say, okay. Just be like, just know this is where we're at. This is what we've been spending money on and when and where.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I gave up. I'm not fighting it.
Yeah.
Vanessa says, I like some of Dave Ramsey's ideas, but he's a total POS. Agreed.
That's why I said Dave-ish.
Yep, exactly. Molly, I am napping during next sprint. That sounds wonderful. All right. I'm going to cut this short because we talked plenty last time.
Yep.
So let us switch over the screen and let's get this last sprint in. All right. Here we go. right, that's it. A last sprint of the day. I made it to 1,007 words. I'll take it. How'd you do, Alicia?
I wrote 172, but then I decided to go and look for audiobooks. So
Nice.
still productive.
Still productive. Still got some stuff done. Let's see. Vanessa says, I'm going to do today's planning, then grab some food. And Kyler says, I have 90 pages left of my book, so aiming to finish it today so I can get back to ARCs. Ooh, good luck. You're almost done. You can get 90 pages done. I have faith in you.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa says, planning done. Now foods. Courtney says, okay, on to stretching. Nicely done, Courtney. And Vanessa says, whoa, Kelly, huzzah. Yes, yes, yes. I will finish next week. I am on time. It feels so good to be on time. Vanessa ate breakfast. Yay. I'm about to go eat lunch. I ate breakfast hours ago. Let's see, Vanessa, I've got the Writers Troop Zoom co-working at 1 p.m. today. That sounds awesome. I hope you do well this afternoon. I have to dive into editing. So, excellent. What are your plans for this weekend, Alicia?
Mostly reading. I do want to declutter a few spots in the house that I know I can like do in like an hour or less. So decluttering, reading. I have sprints on Sunday. I'm gonna try to play the new video game, but I can't guarantee that I'll do that because the husband has been playing the PlayStation every chance he gets. So
He's like, my PlayStation, mine.
exactly. So, and I don't know if like I think I can play a version of the game on the PS4, but this is more geared towards the PS5, so I don't think I can.
Gotcha.
Which
Gotcha,
sucks
gotcha.
because I want to play too.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I would like to finish my game. Maybe if I can, that could be my reward if I can finish all the balancing stuff for the last. I need to do the last quarter is all I have left on the business account so that we can get the checks out to the authors. I can get that last thing done on Sunday because that's what I have to do Sunday. I get that done, then maybe that could be my reward is to play my game.
That's the other thing I need to do is I need to do budget stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I might not do our personal budgets, but I am in total control of the company budget, so make sure to get those nicely. They need to stay nice and clean.
I keep telling my husband that I am going to like pay off all of our debts so we have no consumer debt, and then I'm just going to hand him the reins because I'm going into retirement. I've been doing the budget for the past 20 years. I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. And he goes, "No, you're fine." Rude.
I mean, if you're the one that got him out of debt, sorry, you have to keep doing it. Y'all got y'all out of debt. Now it's just you. Sorry, that's how it works.
Well, at least I know where the money's going.
It's true.
And I know when I can spend.
That's true. Let's see. Ren says made it to 49%. Excellent. Nicely done, Ren. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. We're so glad you're here with us. Vanessa, I'm a late breakfast eater. I used to be, but I found it was harder for me to write if I didn't eat something in the morning. Not much. Like I had a piece of peanut butter toast. It's not like I ate, a full meal or something, right? But just enough. Just like with walking, I have to eat something, right? I just needed just enough to get that brain working. And Vanessa says, come to co-working, Kelly, to do your editing. Maybe. That means I'd have to go on Facebook and find all this stuff. And I just don't like Facebook anymore.
I rarely log in unless I have to.
I know. So I have some automatic stuff that goes up there for our webpage, for our, business site. But Facebook, I just...
It's not what it used to be.
Nope. And Vanessa's having lunch with Holly tomorrow. That's awesome. I'm going to Sips and Smut tomorrow, Vanessa. Too bad we don't live close. You could come with me because it'd be totally fun. I'm taking Ann Rose, my friend, who's also an author and an agent. So we're gonna go do that, and that'll be fun. And I'm sure I'll be drinking a cider and perusing the smutty booths. I'm so excited. And Annette says, thanks for sprints today. Absolutely, Annette. Thank you for being here. Vanessa says, Kelly, you can check the Google call or the Discord. Oh, let me look on the Discord.
I had to
Ooh,
approve
Sips and
her
Smut
next
sounds
comment.
fun. Exactly. I'm sorry?
We had to approve that comment.
The Sips and Smut? Yeah, I mean, I get that. Again, but you know. Kyla read another 2 chapters and tidied a bit. Very cool.
Very nice.
Very cool. Awesome. All right, everyone. We're going to let you go because we kept you late. By we, I mean me. But we made it through an entire week again. We still have like 2 more of these to go. January is rocking, man.
It's going quickly too.
It really, really is.
If someone could slow down the time just a little bit, that'd be fine.
Callie Gill's calendar. Gotcha. I don't know how to do either. I don't know how to check the Google calendar, but I was on the Discord. I don't think I have that. Sometimes I go through and just clean the Discords out, and I might have deleted that one accident. I'll go find it, Vanessa. I make no guarantees, but I will go look. All right.
Send her a message with it.
That's true. I mean, she's got enough to do. She can't send personal messages to everyone to attend the Zoom. All right. I will go look. All right, everyone. Sure. You are amazing. And I guess we'll see you Sunday, Sprints with Alicia, around the Sprinting Network. If not, I will see you Monday at 8 a.m. Central for our next stealing time to write our words or read or, get stuff done. So we'll see you then.
Whatever we desire.
Whatever we decide.